Oh, welcome back to another reaction video. This time we'll react to insane woke TikToks that will apparently make you cringe. So, yeah, without further ado, let's start.
Nobody needs you to advocate for how difficult it is to use gender neutral.
Right off the start, they all look the same, man. They all look the same. She's got the nose thing, the earrings, the lip piercing, the upper lip piercing, the hair. Yeah,
Nobody said that the gender binary was easy.
it is easy. There are only two genders. Male and female.
These are not my preferred pronouns. These are my pronouns. You will use them, or you will not refer to me.
I will not refer to you.
If you misgender me by mistake, fix it and move on. I
Yeah.
don't need your elaborate apology.
Apology. I don't care how many times you say sorry. Just
don't
do it again. Oh my god.
However, if someone else misgenders me, it is never your job to tell them that it's okay. Because it isn't.
Oh my god. So, if you can claim your own pronouns and you're not able to define what a pronoun is, then by definition I can claim that my pronouns are king and king self or whatever the fuck. So you will be obliged to call me king. Fair enough, then okay, everybody can claim the pronouns. And if everybody on earth claims a different pronoun, you have to memorize 8 billion pronouns. Woohoo! Yeah! The gender binary is not a thing. Oh my god, it is a spectrum. Oh my god. Oh my fucking
The
Jesus.
spectrum confuses you, and that's fine. But if you don't know anything about it, don't fucking speak on it.
What is... Let's watch.
People. There are trans men who lactate. There are
Yes,
those who go by
I agree.
he,
Yes,
him,
yes, of course.
Pronouns. It's just inclusive to everybody. It is not hurting cis women to say chest feeding.
By the way, it was a thing in Europe. The European Parliament decided to try to push a law in which in documents you wouldn't refer to mom or dad. You will refer to them as parent 1 or parent 2. Bro. Jesus. Okay. Let's think. So gender right now in the current world has no definition. Okay. So your gender can be I can be a monkey. I can be I don't know what genders are. Transsexual, Transformers, Optimus Prime, Decepticon. Doesn't matter. But you still don't. You can't change your sex. So I won't call you. I will call you whatever you want to be called. Let's say you are a girl and you want to be called to be treated like a man. Okay, fair enough. I'll call you by your chromosomes. I'll say you are hello XY or hello XX. Then you can't be upset because oh my god, it's real. Oh Jesus, man, whatever you feel like. We have definitions, so talking is easier. I don't know how to explain this, but just because you change the word for something, the object in itself doesn't change. The best example I have for this is the case with Pluto. Pluto was considered a planet for, I don't know, tens of years, and then we decided that let's change the definition of the word planet, and Pluto is not a planet anymore. Did something change with Pluto? No. It's still the same object, regardless of whether we call it a planet or not. The same goes for these people. You can call yourself male and create a new definition for the word man or woman or whatever the fuck you want to create a new definition for, but you don't change. You are the exact same person before the definition was created. Oh my fucking god. Holy Jesus.
But it does hurt.
I mean, I can bet my house and my blood and everything that this individual, this human being, is a fucking female.
Those who go by
Maybe she's a man. Let's not offend it.
other pronouns to continue to say breastfeeding.
By not feeling.
My uterus.
What?
What's something you own that you don't ever plan on using?
My uterus.
She's eliminating her genes from society, which is a good thing.
Because
Evolution, baby, survival of the fittest.
respect them kids.
Heterosexual people may decide to have a sexual relationship despite not feeling sexual attraction while others don't. Both are completely valid and communication is key.
What are your preferred pronouns? They, them.
See what I mean? They, them. It's a word pulled from the S, creating new words. So I can call myself king. Or God, or I don't know.
Oh, I've never heard those before. What are they? They're what's known as neopronouns.
Neopronouns. Yeah.
What are neopronouns? They're
I feel
basically
educated.
your own custom pronouns when no other pronouns seem to fit.
As well. Everybody gets you with them.
Thee, them, theirs.
Tips on how you can be a better intersex ally. When it comes to inclusive
I'm an ally.
language, oftentimes people tend to use phrases like people with penises or people with vaginas rather than saying male and
Exactly what I said before. Regardless of whatever you call yourself, you don't change. So this will go on so badly that we will revert back to the old definition. Because if tomorrow all men identify suddenly as women, and I swear to God we should do this. So let's take oh my God, I have so many thoughts in my head and it's hard for me to express them in such a short time with my fucked up English. So feminists say there is a wage gap. Okay, we don't argue that. If tomorrow all men who earn more than women identify as women, the wage gap will disappear. But the feminists will realize that there is a problem, and they will say, well, people with penises earn more than people with vaginas. That's the fucking definition of a man. So you're reverting back to the fucking old definition because the definition was created to help. To help us in conversation. Another beautiful example is that in Romanian we don't have a word for feedback. We borrowed the word feedback. The fact that we didn't have the word feedback doesn't mean the process that is described by the word feedback wasn't there. We just didn't have a fucking word for it.
female or men and women.
My
While this
brain
can
cells are
absolutely be
dying.
inclusive for trans people. Unfortunately, it's not always the most inclusive language for intersex people. My advice is to use language that focuses on function and not just form. That means focusing on the actual function that you're talking about, such as people who can get pregnant,
Women.
people who can get other people pregnant,
Women.
people who are at risk of testicular cancer, and so on
Men.
and so forth. This is much more inclusive because there are intersex people who are born with a vagina but don't have a uterus or ovaries or an ability to menstruate. This is because some people that are born with a penis don't have testes. So it's much more inclusive to say what you actually mean than it is to use language that works around that.
I'm trying to phrase this nicely and I can't yell, but I want to. So.
I hope to God that my English will improve by making more videos, because I have, so it would be much easier for me to express these thoughts in Romanian. Obviously, it's my native language. So I have a hard time explaining in English. But man, these people just don't know how language works.
So, Black people and people of color in the queer community aren't seen by white queers as queer as they are.
These people are starting to fight each other. Oh, you're not queer enough. You're white queer people, whatever the fuck that means, don't see black or colored people. What the fuck, oh man.
On almost every occasion where I've been discussing my queerness or my experiences with queerness with white gays, they speak to me in a condescending way, and they treat me as if I am a straight person imposing on a queer subject, because they don't see us as queer as them. Queerness is seen as something that is white, and a way to compare.
That's the most American thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And this is one big problem with America. The obsession with fucking race, with the color of someone's skin. They, oh my god, most Americans, and I hope I'm not wrong. To me, most Americans com, can't make the can't distinguish the difference between race and culture. Your behavior and how people perceive you has nothing to do with color. Color has to do with culture. If you take an European man, white as snow, with blue eyes, blonde hair, anything, and you raise him in Africa, by culture and by behavior, he will be an African. If you take an African and raise him in Europe, he will be an European. Culture defines you as a group, not fucking color. Color.
Oppression, and it's used
Oh
to
my
counter
god,
oppression.
these people are insane.
It's impossible for white gays to see us as gay as them. The LGBTQ community has been used as a front to hide racism or to excuse racism. Do research on black queerness, please.
Yeah, do your research on black queerness. Man, I just hope that again, as I said, and I will say all over my videos, the West is falling apart. Is falling. It's an empire that is falling, and the people that will replace the West will be, of course, the East. And I don't know if you are educated enough to know that the East is not more inclusive. Is not more inclusive. Do you think in China, in Russia, in the Middle East, in India, they agree with this ideology? So what you're doing now is contributing. I'm talking to these people, of course, to these people, about these people. They are contributing to the fall of the West and preparing paving the way for the conquering of America by the East. And the East, as I told you, is not more inclusive. Oh my God, it's not more inclusive. The America is the only land was the past was the only land where the freedom of speech was in the constitution, man. Even in Romania, I can't say whatever the fuck I want. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm pretty much free. But if I offend the wrong guy, opa, I go to prison. So
we go. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Watermelon sugar, dry. Watermelon sugar, dry.
Yeah. See, this is. Oh my God. Oh yeah. I'll stop here. I can't watch any more of this. Oh my God. Man, pray to God. Pray to God. If you're an atheist, just pray to God. Take a Bible, read it 4 times. Get some holy water, drink it in the morning, wash with holy water, stay on your knees, pray to God, to Lord Jesus Christ. He is the only person, the only entity that can save the West right now. Because the majority of people agree with this and think this is perfectly normal human behavior. So, yeah, good luck, boys and girls and boys, and non-binary, transgender, transformers, Decepticons and Autobots. Yeah, we'll see each other in the next video. Have a nice day.